On a museum about the fighters, the Jewish fighters in World War II. It was 1.5 million Jewish soldier people that now we are working on the museum, and then we met Leonid. And when we met his story, and it's combined with the willing of doing something better for this kind of stories, this project born.
So he was one of the 6?
No, but he was one of the museums. Roman and I make a movie. We finish the movie and we say, okay, we have 1.5 million stories that in Israel most of the people don't know. And then when we met Leonid and his amazing story, we said, okay, this is the man that we need to make another movie. And actually it was adventure because in Israel they don't know how to handle this kind of projects. So we do it piece by piece, small money after small money. We shot it in 2 years. In 6 times we went to Ukraine. Each time we get small amount of money. And we go to the forest, we shoot, we return, we edit it.
And with the same characters?
Yes. The whole crew been with us.
For 2 years?
Actually almost 3 years because we did the pilot and then we return, and it was amazing because they spent time in real time as the time that the characters spend time at the war.
Okay, interesting. But to make, it's basically an Israeli production, right?
Yes.
Completely Israeli production.
Yes.
To make an Israeli production in Ukraine, in something that is really happening now, we have another film called Plan A. Have you seen it? 2 people. It's a very powerful film, very big budget film. The 2 brothers, Yoav Paz and Doron Paz, put it together. Amazing film, amazing. Sorry?
Plan A.
Plan A. Plan A. It played yesterday, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, we have another screening, I think, later on. So when you finished the film, did you feel that you really fulfilled the what was in the script, the imagination, the idea of what you wanted to do?
Eventually, yes. We didn't have much budget as Plan A. I think that I can talk numbers, but we had something like $550,000.
That's the budget for the film?
Yes.
$1.5 million?
Yes. No, 1.5 million shekels. 1.6 million shekels.
How do you make a film for, it's like $500,000? It just doesn't make sense at all.
Yes.
Nobody got paid?
All of the people got paid except director, producer, scriptwriter. Yes.
They didn't get paid?
No.
Okay.
They were crazy, yes. It was a crazy project, passion project.
A passion project.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that for your answer, I think question, I think that eventually we tell the story how we want to tell it. Our problem was that he has so many stories, and in the beginning we had the joke that Leonid is Rambo, like he had so many things that he did that didn't eventually been in the movie. For example, he bombed 35 trains with all kind of things from Germany to the camps and all kind of this. Mm-hmm. But we want to understand eventually what we want to tell. And for us it was 2 things very important. First is his speech in the end was very important to stay a human being in this awful war. And the second thing is that the Jewish identity. So in the beginning he hid it, in the end he's proud of it. So for us it was very important.
Nice, yeah, very good. Any questions? Yes.
He's born in Kiev, We shot very in Kiev first, so it was very authentic. He moved to Israel in the 90s. He lived in a very small apartment in Kiryat Ata. And actually in Israel, almost no one knows this story before this movie.
Was that the real man, the old man?
Yes.
How old is he, by the way? Still alive?
We start the shooting when he was 95, and he died in 98 during not the last shooting, but one before. So like we planned another 2 or 3 days, but he died, and he's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
He died in 2018 or 19, something like that, 98 years old. 2 months before we celebrate him birthday with vodka and donuts.
Yes.
Hi, first I just want to thank you for making a really wonderful film, beautiful film that had to be made.
Thank you.
Had to be made. And I want you to talk a little bit about if you could go back and rethink